Hijack returns for its second season with a familiar face in a very different situation. Idris Elba once again plays Sam Nelson, a professional negotiator who survived a hijacked airplane in Season 1. This time, the setting changes from the sky to the ground. Instead of an airplane flying from Dubai to London, the danger now unfolds on a train traveling through Germany. Season 2, Episode 1 carefully places its pieces on the board. It introduces new threats, misdirects our attention, and slowly reveals that the biggest danger may not be an outsider at all. By the end of the episode, the show flips its own premise and forces us to rethink who the hero really is. The episode opens on a cold, snowy afternoon in Berlin. Sam Nelson enters the central train station carrying only a small briefcase. This detail matters. Sam always travels light. It reflects who he is. He is a man who believes in control, planning, and efficiency. He does not carry more than he needs, emotionally or physically. From the start, Sam looks focused and distant. This already tells us that he isn't here by accident. Berlin is not just another work trip. While Sam waits for the train to Otto, we hear about Olivia, a woman from the British Embassy, leaving him voicemails. Sam is ignoring her calls, even though she clearly needs to speak with him urgently. This creates immediate tension. Sam is asking for help, but he is also avoiding the very people who could help him. This contradiction becomes a key idea in the episode. Olivia works at the British Embassy in Berlin. She has arranged a meeting between Sam and a German official named Arnold Goth. This meeting exists because Sam has been sending reports to the embassy. He believes a dangerous man connected to the events of Season 1 has entered Germany. However, the embassy doesn't fully trust Sam. This is important. Sam saved lives in Season 1, but he is still just a civilian. He has no official power. The government listens to him only when it is convenient. Olivia herself seems caught in the middle. She believes Sam enough to call him in, but her superiors don't see him as a priority. This reflects a larger theme of the episode. Institutions are slow to act, even when danger is clear. At the same time, the Berlin police carry out a raid on an apartment based on a tip about bomb making. The apartment is empty, but the evidence is clear. Bombs were being built there, and the police were too late. They find a fake ID linked to railway maintenance workers. This connects the threat to the train system. The danger is no longer abstract. It is specific and moving. We soon meet Marco, the man behind the fake ID. He moves through underground tunnels dressed like a worker. He lies to real workers and disappears into restricted areas. Marco represents the kind of threat modern systems struggle with. He doesn't look dangerous. He uses uniforms, paperwork, and routine to hide in plain sight.
I'm talking to you. Stop walking away. Why? I've done nothing wrong.
But could you show us your ticket, please?
Are you stopping me because I don't have a ticket? Or are you stopping me because I'm brown?
What's in your rucksack?
Fuck you.
Back on the train, Sam notices a man with a large backpack acting nervously. The show clearly wants us to suspect him. He avoids people and moves between seats. When Sam confronts him and police get involved, the situation quickly turns uncomfortable. Some passengers accuse the police of racism. The man turns out to be an asylum seeker who overstayed his visa. This scene is extremely important. The man is not a terrorist. He is afraid of authority. His fear is real, but it has nothing to do with violence. The show uses him to expose how fear, bias, and surface-level behavior can lead to wrong conclusions. Sam, who prides himself on reading people, gets this wrong. The scenes with Marcia living in a remote cabin add emotional context. She is isolated and hiding. Flowers arrive, likely from Sam. This suggests Sam moved her away intentionally, possibly to protect her. It also shows that his personal life remains unresolved. He may care deeply, but his actions keep pushing people away. Mei Tan spends much of the episode trying to talk to Sam. She follows him and seems oddly persistent. For a while, she feels like a distraction or even part of the hijack. But she is not. Mei is simply ambitious. She once interned at a company Sam worked with, and she sees him as a possible opportunity. Mei represents a normal person caught in an abnormal situation. Her presence reminds us that most people on this train are just living their lives, unaware of what is coming. Her continued presence on the train also raises the stakes. When the hijack happens, it is not just anonymous passengers at risk. It is people we have come to know. Otto, the train driver, becomes increasingly unstable. He communicates with Marco but clearly regrets his involvement. He is scared, hesitates, and tries to stop the plan. Otto is not driven by ideology. He is driven by fear and pressure. When he learns he has been suspended and is not supposed to be driving, panic takes over. This leads to the most dangerous moment of the episode: Otto speeding the train into an unmapped tunnel. Otto represents what happens when weak individuals are placed inside powerful systems. A single frightened man can put hundreds of lives at risk.
Wait. How did you get in here?
You're Otto, right?
Who are you?
Otto, listen to me. I'm hijacking this train.
When the train enters the unmapped tunnel, it disappears from the system. Authorities can no longer track it. This moment is symbolic. Modern society relies heavily on visibility and data. If something cannot be tracked, it cannot be controlled. The moment the train vanishes from the map, power shifts away from institutions and into the hands of individuals inside the train. This is the true start of the crisis. The final moments of the episode change everything. Sam enters the engine room and calmly tells Otto that he is now hijacking the train. This is not said with anger or excitement. It is said with control. This twist forces us to question Sam completely. He did not stumble into this situation. He planned it. The master key he carried from the beginning confirms this. This episode is built on misdirection. The backpack man looks guilty but is innocent. Mei Tan looks suspicious but is harmless. Otto looks weak and nervous, but he is involved, and Sam looks like a protector but becomes the hijacker. The episode trains us to distrust appearances. This is not accidental. It mirrors real-world fear, where people often suspect the wrong individuals while missing the real danger. The embassy reveals that Sam believes the real villain from Season 1 is still active and now in Germany. Sam thinks the system will not act fast enough, so he acts instead. This raises the core moral question of the season. What happens when someone believes they are right, but acts outside the law? Sam may believe he is preventing something worse, but hijacking a train is still a crime. The episode does not justify him. It simply explains him. Hijack Season 2 Episode 1 is about setup and perspective. It carefully breaks the trust we had in its main character. It asks us to question whether good intentions are enough to justify dangerous actions. Sam Nelson believes he is stopping something worse, but by hijacking the train, he becomes the very thing he once negotiated against. This episode doesn't tell us whether he is right or wrong. It only shows us the cost of believing that only you can save the day. And that is what makes this season immediately more complex than the first. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.